I was asked this recently. Some speak about God as separate, and some speak about God as all, and some speak about each of us individually are representing this God. What is the truth about God? Well, the truth about God is that you don't know God. Until we know our whole self. That's all, you see. Until we know our whole self. Because if this God exists and this God is one, then each individual one, regardless of what contexts and ideas and methods and coming together with minds and whatever, we cannot know the truth about this God or Godhead, absolute Brahman, whatever. So let me share this experience. Whatever you're doing, you're trying to do it for your own how do you say it? What you feel is the right way to do it. You're simply trying to do what is right within your whole being, your whole existence, your whole life as one. So if you're trying to be a good citizen and follow the biblical route, religious route, the Ten Commandments, and do everything, and as long as you're not doing it because someone else says to do it, you're creating what your version of yourself is, and this creates God. Your idea of yourself experiencing, being, living in this life in a body is creating your idea of God. Now, there are billions of us, all with unique ideas on how they should be living their life. As long as they're living their life without some other forcing them to live their life, then they will create this idea. So some who follow rules and regulations and have no interest in spirituality and religion, and I just want to be a citizen, I want to follow the rules and regulations, I want to do everything right as the government says, as the king says, as society says. If they're doing it because they believe that's the right way to do it, then they're creating their version of themselves, a true version of themselves, which is a true version of what the God they want to be. See, to be. Now, this is not going towards to say you are going to become this God, or you're going to create this individual God into existence on how you live out your life. You see, because that's you. That's not whole. See, God has not been created. Okay, God is nothingness. Simple, no idea on its capabilities of creating this. It has, but it is well beyond any mind concepts from any other singular meager form. to know what the intent behind this thing is. But it has to be helped. It has to be convinced. Now, if you believe this God is looking from above and looking down and sees wars, it has no idea what this war is. But the ones who are discussing this war, participating in this war, and are involved with this war, are creating an idea of what this war is doing in their life. Now, God's not sitting up there with billions of TV screens. Watch, oh yes, John Smith, he likes rules and regulations. Amy Burnett, she likes being an atheist. You know. Samantha Jane wants to be the most beautiful, loving angel. Right? Buddha is in his ways of discovery and revelational insights and sharing, has created what this God wants to be. He doesn't want to be an angel. He doesn't want to be, it doesn't want to be a devil. It wants to be balanced. See? All I want to see is that everything is okay. In the big picture screen, if there's an imbalance, that is why politicians, when they're taking all your money from you, there is an imbalancement, you see. That is why they believe there is 50% should be rich and 50% should be poor. See, that is what keeps them in this balanced mechanism. So when they take all your money from you and they realize, my God, the country is going to collapse, we have to give some money back, you see. The scales are very uneven. Too many rich, too many poor. Yeah. So it's a very controlling element. But they're doing it in a Buddha way to try and keep everything balanced. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But it matters not. The balance that God is looking for, the balance that Buddha creates, is simply be here. 50% enjoy this human life. And 50% worship yourself. You see? Giving and taking. 50% enjoy doing the things that you want to pursue and enjoy. Don't listen to anyone else. Your balance, whatever it is, when you don't go on one specific route, is important to yourself. Therefore, what you're creating is a balanced universe, because you are this universe. In your space in this universe, this entire limitless, boundless, animated space of infinite possibilities, when you balance these infinite possibilities, this God experiences, wow, this one I like. You see? Now, again, it looks like God is speaking about one individual. If the whole universe is balanced, that's what he's speaking about. I like this one. See? It's not about creating wonderful, beautiful, religious, every moment or a day, praising, worshipping, congratulating, celebrating space or Christ or Buddha. It is about balance. So your whole value and focus on what you want to become is not important in our A to Z dictionary of what you should be doing and what you should not be doing. It is very important that is 100%. I think, I'm okay with this, I'm okay with how I'm going. I'm okay with these rules and regulations. I'm okay with this. The whole problem is the interaction. When you're okay with your life and you think everyone else should be doing the same as you, that's what causes this imbalancement. Yeah, I'm fighting wars. I like fighting wars and defending the country. Why are they not fighting? Why is everyone not fighting, you see? Because peace is important, see? I am always very content with my life. Why are they always angry? Because anger is important. Anger is an emotion, a sense. All of this is a sensation. When the water on the lake is still, we love it. We love it. Everything is peace, stillness. And then the wind comes, the breeze comes, and creates ripples. We move into the ripple. And then the gusts come and wind, and we love that too. See? Balance. I don't prefer the still lake to the gusting winds that creates waves on the lake. I like both, I like everything. In my world, you see. We are creating God. Our way of feeling good about what we're doing and not involving ourselves with any other being is creating this balanced you. This, I'm okay with what I'm doing, me. And that's the experience that God feels. But it matters not, you see. When you start looking at it as a whole, you start becoming judgmental. Yeah? This God is always balanced. It's never not balanced. That's why it keeps sending these things out to create some sort of distractions, to get your attention. Let's create a war. There's far too much peace. Let's create peace. There's far too much wars. Devil and God, same thing. Pain and pleasure, same thing. Love and anger, same thing. What's the most important thing? That you don't look at it as a whole, because that's a mind that's looking at it as a whole. The mind looks judgmental. You become the whole, and imagine that what you're doing without ego, without judgment, without sharing stories, without preaching, that whatever you're doing in your world is the whole. See? That's why humans are so confused. One minute you're saying, do it as a whole. That means try and make everyone see the same as I do, because I think my way is the best way. And the next minute you're saying, doing it on your own. Shrink into your own little bubble. A true guru, a true saint, reacts to anything that comes, whether it's singular, whether it's whole, whether it's dark, whether it's light, whether it's time, whether it's no time, whether it's pain, whether it's suffering, whether it's pleasure, whether it's joy. Everything that comes, it reacts to what it is at that moment because it is within, it's on. And when you go like this, you think small, see? There's no measurement and scale in your world. Your world is infinite possibilities. All you're trying to do is balance your infinite possibilities. It's a juggling act every day. You may have to juggle with a few bodies, your own few bodies that come to get it right. You may be so switched on that these words say, you know what? I've been worried about this whole world, this whole God, this whole seeking. It's really always been about me. Me. That's the most important word. I, me. Christ says through me. Gave you this word. I'm offering you this word, me. Take it and swallow it, digest it, and balance out your me. Balance out your I. Balance out your being. Balance out your awareness. Balance out your presence. Be balanced. Be Buddha. And the God that we create, that is already here, that may change, that may not, that may contradict, that may be tiny, that may be massive, that may be you, that may be me, that may be us, that may be all, that may be the devil, that may be death, peace, every word that comes, possibility of this God becoming. You have to become true to yourself, and then God will take care of itself through you. Namaste.